Welcome. Settle in as we embark on a unique journey across Europe. This isn't your typical tour of ruins and museums. Instead, we'll explore how immigration is reshaping the continent's travel experience. New flavors, sounds, and stories on familiar streets. From Germany's beer halls to Greece's sunlit islands, we'll see how Europe is evolving in real time. Think of this as your behind-the-scenes pass to the living, breathing Europe of today. Ready? Let's dive in. First stop, Germany. The castles, the beer, the history, it's all still here. But there's a new energy, especially in cities like Berlin and Cologne. Walk through Neukölln or Ehrenfeld and you'll find Syrian bakeries next to classic German cafes, Turkish markets beside beer gardens. The air is filled with a blend of languages and spices, a true cultural fusion. For travelers, this means schnitzel and bratwurst now share the stage with some of Europe's best Middle Eastern food. It's a chance to hear stories of resilience from new arrivals and to see Germany building a multicultural future. Of course, it's not all seamless. Debates about identity and integration are everywhere, from cafes to newspapers. You might notice more security or see political rallies and demonstrations. These are the realities of a country in transformation. But real travel is about understanding complexities, not just postcard views. So, after visiting Cologne Cathedral, wander the nearby streets. Try a Turkish gozlem, chat in a Syrian cafe, and listen to the city's new rhythms. Germany today is richer, more complex, and more interesting than ever. It's a nation redefining itself. And you get a front row seat. The story isn't just about food stalls, it's about people, challenges, and hope. Witnessing this change is a remarkable travel experience. Soak it in and see Germany as it is, a country in motion. The transformation is ongoing and you're part of the story. Let's keep moving. Next, France. Land of romance, art, and centuries-old tradition. But step off the Eurostar in Paris and you'll find a city alive with global cultures. In Goutte d'Or, North African spices fill the air and French mingles with Arabic and Wolof. The boulangerie might serve Algerian pastries alongside baguettes, and the music scene pulses with immigrant voices. This blending is redefining what it means to be French. Yet, France is also grappling with tension. Debates over secularism, identity, and security are everywhere. Soldiers patrol tourist sites, a reminder of recent challenges. In Marseille, Lyon, and Paris, multiculturalism is vibrant and visible. But in rural villages, you might find a more traditional France. As a traveler, savor the croissant, but also try a Senegalese meal and listen to the city's new soundtrack. France is in the midst of a profound conversation about its future. The experience is layered, romantic, complex, and real. Go beyond the stereotypes and discover the France that's evolving before your eyes. The nation's identity is being rewritten, and you're invited to witness it. Embrace the diversity and see France as it truly is today. Every street, every meal tells a new story. This is the modern French experience. Let's continue our journey. Italy, land of pasta, passion, and ancient wonders. But today, Italy is also a crossroads for migrants arriving from across the Mediterranean. In Rome, Milan, and Turin, neighborhoods buzz with new energy. Eritrean restaurants, Egyptian kebab shops, and markets with global spices. The culinary scene is evolving, blending tradition with new influences. You might hear a dozen languages near a Roman ruin, a reminder that Italy's story is still being written. The influx has sparked passionate debates and visible changes from graffiti to news headlines. Travelers may see temporary camps or meet people selling handmade goods, each with a story to tell. These encounters humanize the headlines and connect you to the real Italy. So, toss a coin in the Trevi fountain, but also visit diverse neighborhoods like Esquilino. Try a dish you've never heard of, and listen to the voices shaping Italy's future. La Dolce Vita is still here, but it's being redefined, one new neighbor, one new flavor at a time. The beauty of Italy now lies in its complexity. Embrace the change and you'll discover a richer, more dynamic country. Every meal, every conversation is part of Italy's evolving story. The past and present meet on every street. Experience the new Italy, layered, vibrant, and alive. Let's see what's next. Onward to Spain. Spain, sunshine, siestas, and a spirit of welcome. But new arrivals from Africa and beyond are reshaping Spanish life, especially in cities like Barcelona, Madrid, and Valencia. In El Raval, you'll find Pakistani groceries, Filipino restaurants, and Moroccan tea houses, a world away from the tourist crowds. This diversity is infusing Spanish culture with new life, from food to music to art. Tapas now share the table with global flavors in family-run spots. Spain's history of cultural blending makes this evolution feel organic. Political debates exist, but the day-to-day atmosphere is often one of live and let live. Travelers feel the warmth, locals and newcomers sharing bars, markets and public squares. In southern towns, you may see the impact of sea arrivals and aid organizations. Economic challenges are real, but the overall vibe is vibrant and welcoming. Visit the Prado and Alhambra, but also explore Lavapiés or a local market. Try something new and soak in the energy of a Spain embracing its future. The country is loud, colorful and wonderfully chaotic. Spain's multiculturalism is on full display. Come experience it. Every street tells a story of change and connection. This is the new Spain. Open, dynamic and alive. Let's head north. Sweden. Forests, design, and a reputation for openness. In recent years, it's welcomed more refugees per capita than any other European nation, transforming its cities. In Stockholm and Malmö, classic Swedish scenes blend with multicultural markets and falafel stands. The food, music, and art scenes are thriving with new influences. Visitors can experience both the old and the new, historic Gamla stan and vibrant immigrant neighborhoods. But rapid change brings challenges, debates over integration, segregation, and rising political tensions. The Swedish model is being tested and conversations about identity are everywhere. You might not see all the issues in city centers, but you'll feel the national soul-searching. Sweden remains safe and beautiful, but the idyllic image is more complex now. Visit for the nature and design, but also explore Malmö, a laboratory of multiculturalism. The country is navigating immense change, and understanding this is key to the Swedish experience. Every fika, every market, reflects a society in transition. Sweden's story is one of challenge and dynamism. Embrace the contrasts and see the real Sweden. The future is being shaped right before your eyes. Let's continue to Greece. The journey isn't over yet. Greece, myths, ruins, and turquoise seas. But today it's also the front line of Europe's migration crisis. On islands like Lesbos and Chios, refugee camps and aid workers are part of the landscape. Local communities are under strain, balancing tourism with the realities of mass arrivals. In Athens, you'll see diverse communities and makeshift shelters, adding new layers to the city's character. The economic crisis and migration have fueled political tension and far-right movements. Yet amidst hardship, there's extraordinary compassion. Greeks sharing what little they have, volunteers working tirelessly. Travelers can support local businesses and witness resilience firsthand. Go beyond the beaches and ruins. See the human stories unfolding. Greece is more than a holiday destination. It's a stage for a modern odyssey. Marvel at the Acropolis, but remember the other story being written. Be a conscious traveler, aware of the challenges and the hope. The history of Greece is still being made, through survival and resilience. Every visit supports a community in transition. The ancient gates of Europe are open to new stories. Experience the real Greece. Complex, moving and unforgettable. Next, the UK. The United Kingdom, green hills, royal pageantry and a world in a teacup. London's diversity is legendary, but now towns across the UK reflect a global mix. On any high street you'll find Polish shops, Romanian bakeries and cafes from every continent. The food scene is dynamic. English breakfast, Polish pierogi and world-class curry, all in a day. Immigration and Brexit have made identity a hot topic, with debates everywhere from pubs to parliament. The national mood is one of uncertainty and transition. Travelers may notice labor shortages or new bureaucracy, but also a vibrant multicultural reality. Visit Buckingham Palace and the Lake District, but also Brick Lane, a Polish centre in Manchester, or Notting Hill Carnival. The UK is more than its stereotypes. It's complex, diverse, and redefining itself. Every meal, every festival reflects a nation in flux. The argument about identity is ongoing, and you're witnessing it firsthand. Celebrate the diversity and enjoy a cup of tea as you watch history unfold. The UK's story is still being written by everyone who calls it home. Experience the real Britain, funny, argumentative, and wonderfully diverse. The journey continues even as our tour ends. Let's wrap up. Our whirlwind tour ends, but Europe's story is far from over. We've seen ancient streets and modern challenges, new flavors and evolving identities. Travel is about discovery, And today that means embracing complexity and diversity. Behind every headline are people building new lives and enriching their communities. As travelers, we can witness, learn, and connect. This is the power of travel, to foster understanding and bridge divides. Subscribe to join us on more journeys that matter. Thanks for being part of the adventure.